morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm Anne, and if you don't know the person you're sitting next to, introduce yourself. I'm Anne, and you're June. So as always, I want to remind you to take really good care of yourself today. Feel free to back off, rest, down level as needed, while also keeping in mind that we're trying to move as one body today. So I just got back from a long weekend in the mountains with my best friend, who I've known now for over 50 years. And it was such a sweet time, just looking back at our lives and really reflecting on them, and also really talking about what do we want to do in the time that we have left. Really reflecting on our lives like this and placing ourselves in our lives intentionally is actually a core piece of contemplative practice. And in Buddhism in particular, we're encouraged to reflect on the inevitable reality of our death in order to help us live in a way that's more fully alive. The Buddhist teacher Roshi Joan Halifax, she says, knowing that your death is inevitable, how alive are you willing to be? Knowing that your time here is limited, how fully are you willing to inhabit each numbered moment? I think in asking those questions, she's reminding us that it's the experience of being fully alive to each moment, no matter what it holds, fully alive to each moment without burying our heads in the sand, that's what makes our lives meaningful. And it's a really hard thing to do, right? And so we have to have a regular practice that brings us raw up against the now. So let's practice. Let's become more fully alive. Press your sits bones into the earth and find a nice long spine. Feel free to sit on a block if that would be more comfortable. In order to open fully to each numbered moment, we first have to get really grounded, right? We can't really open to anything if we're feeling ungrounded. So yoga tells us we can get grounded by landing fully in the body and by taming the mind. So get here. If your eyes are open, cast them down and look at a point out in front of you, or you can close them. And now I want you to locate your center. In yoga, your center is the body. And then you engage the senses. So we're dropping out of thought, engaging the senses. And I want you to notice now any sounds that come to you on the air. Whether it's traffic, the air in the room, whether it's the sound of silence, just present and curious. And then we start to notice sensations in the body, really landing in the body. Noticing sensations of comfort and discomfort, expansion and contraction. Taking stock of the state of your nervous system, right? It's continually fluctuating. Notice where it is now. Are you feeling activated, fidgety? Are you feeling shut down, numbed out? Are you feeling connected, present to yourself in this moment? Yoga helps us make our nervous system more flexible so we can find our way back into this place of connection. And then we allow ourselves to notice what feeling state is here, what emotions are here. So don't reject or exclude anything, right? Every emotion contains needed information, so we welcome in all of it. Pain and joy, grief and relief, anger and anxiety. Just riding on the waves of what's here, knowing that everything eventually disperses and becomes something else. When it's hard to tolerate what's here, we remind ourselves that drawing our attention to the physical sensations of the breath can help ground us more. So notice now the physical sensations of the breath. Is it high in the chest or low in the belly? Fast or slow? Shallow or deep? We know if we can lengthen, deep and slow the breath down, that can calm the body. So let's try to do just that with the 3-part breath. Start by exhaling all of the air out through the nose. And then inhale, belly, mid-lung, upper lung. And exhale, upper lung, mid-lung, lower lung. Slowly breathe in. Slowly breathe out. Take 3 more inhale, exhales here at your own timing, and then fold both hands flat across the heart. You feel the full weight of the hand on the chest. You feel the heart beating on the hand. We remind ourselves that we can provide the containment that we need, right? With our very own touch, our very own awareness. Let's resonate with this moment of experience. 3 humming deep breaths. Inhale. Hum. 2 more at your own timing. One final one. Release your hands down to your knees. Inhale to the sky. Palms meet overhead. Trace the midline. Feel the full weight of the thumbs on the forehead, nose, lips, and heart center. Remaining seated, fold forward towards the floor. Reach your arms out in front of you. Soften your forehead to the floor as you press your palms into the earth. Remind yourself your time here is limited. How fully are you willing to inhabit this time? Roll over your knees and find your way into your tabletop position. So we stack the hands under the shoulders, spread the fingers wide, root down through the thumb and the forefinger. Knees hip width apart, tuck the toes for more stability, and then start to find some organic movement, just shifting the hips side to side, forward and back. Not just on an automatic pilot, right? Actually feeling, sensing what's here now. We meet back in our tabletop. As you inhale, draw the lower ribs into the body, back of the heart to the sky, gaze inside. As you exhale, reach the heart forward and the tail back, broad across the chest. Inhale, draw in deeply. Exhale, exhale. One more, drawing in. Exhale, grow the heart forward. Find a neutral spine. Walk your knees behind your hips. Tuck your toes, press up and back. Downward facing dog. You're welcome to bend both knees here if you like. You can walk it out, bending one knee and then the other. Keep spinning the biceps towards the ears and the triceps towards the earth here. Really feel your inhale. Really feel your exhale. Come on to the balls of the feet. Puff and round, forward, high plank. Gaze beyond the edge of your mat. If you'd like more support, you're welcome to drop to the knees. Let's lower halfway down and pause. It's okay if it's hard. This is part of the feeling of being alive. Let it pass on through and release. Point the toes, hands parallel to the chest. Inhale, we rise together in cobra. Exhale, release. Let's press back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, forehead to the floor. As you inhale, feel your ribs draw apart. As you exhale, feel the ribs draw together. Press up and back, downward facing dog. When you inhale, know that you're inhaling. And when you exhale, know that you're exhaling. Step your big toes together here. Reach your right leg to the sky. Draw your knee into your nose. Step on through low lunge. Heart forward, gaze forward. Draw the right hip crease to the back wall, soften the jaw, the brow, the mouth. Let's drop the back knee. Pull back to modify half splits. You can always use blocks underneath your hands for more support. You can always keep that knee bent if you're still feeling tight. And then let's pulse to a modified low lunge. Back knee stays on the earth. We open the heart, and then we draw back. Ardha Hanumanasana, maybe you sink the forehead towards the shin. And pulsing forward, opening the heart. And drawing back. One final time. Holding back to modified half splits. Pulse forward, low lunge. Toe heel your right foot to the right side of your mat. Modified runner's lunge. You're welcome to stay right here on your hands. You can always place hands on blocks, both hands inside that front foot. If you'd like to lower down onto your forearms, you can. If you're on your forearms, just flip the palms to the sky. Just signaling an openness here, right? An openness to this truth that will while life goes on, our time here is limited. Come back up onto your hands. Toe heel your right foot back to the midline. Plant your hands. Right leg goes back. Downward facing dog. Really feel your inhale. Really feel your exhale. Come onto the balls of your feet. Puff and round forward. High plank. Gaze beyond the edge of your mat. If you'd like more support, drop to the knees. Let's lower halfway down and pause. It's okay if it's hard. Nothing lasts forever. And release. Point the toes, hands parallel to the chest. Inhale, we rise together in cobra. Exhale, release. Press back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, forehead to the floor. We join the mind with the body, knowing that's where we find a deeper knowing. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Just breathing in, just breathing out. Step your big toes together. Reach the left leg to the sky. Draw the knee into the nose. Step on through low lunge, heart forward, gaze forward. What can you soften here? Drop the back knee. Let's pull back to modified half splits using blocks as needed, modifying as needed, right? If you need to bend the front knee, that's fine. And then we pulse forward, modified low lunge. Open the heart and the gaze, keep the back knee on the earth. And then we pull back. Maybe you sink the forehead towards the shin. 2 more, pulsing forward and opening. And then pulling back. 1 more. And press forward. Low lunge. Toe heel the left foot to the left side of the mat for a modified runner's lunge. Both hands inside that front foot. You're welcome to stand. If you'd like to lower down onto the forearms, you can. Flip the palms to the sky, you can. You want to keep finding a way to find a kind of open receptivity, right, to this very moment of experience. What does this moment teach us? It's not just about opening to the desired moments, right? But to all of them. Come back up onto your hands. Keep that left foot where it is. Let's step the right foot forward and come into a deep squat. You're always welcome to sit on a block if you prefer, or come into a modified horse's position. We press the elbows into the legs, growing the heart towards the thumbs. Maybe you bring the hands flat across the heart and close the eyes, drawing the attention inwards. We have to make contact with what's here, right? We can't live fully if we don't make contact with what's actually here. Let's bow forward. Modified standing forward fold. Feet are hip width apart or even wider. You can deeply bend your knees here if you feel tight. You're welcome to rest your hands on a block if you like. Maybe you gently sway side to side. Notice if you're holding tension in the head or the neck. Gently nod the head, yes. Shake the head, no. If you'd like to take this a little deeper, you can hold on to the big toes with peace fingers. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, pull it deeper. And again, you're welcome to bend the knees if you like. The elbows reach towards either side of the room here, and you're rounding in, drawing the chin in towards the chest. Inhale up, half lift. Bring your hands to your waist. Inhale all the way up. And then let's toe heel our feet together here for mountain. Big toes together, ankles slightly apart. Spin your palms forward. Feel the strength of your legs. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Inhale to the sky. Can you feel the air as you move through it? Palms meet. Trace the midline. Feel the full weight of the thumbs on the forehead, nose, lips, heart center. Deep forward fold all the way to the earth. Rolling up to standing one vertebra at a time. At the top of your mountain, shrug your shoulders forward, up, around, and down. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, sink deep. Utkatasana. Wade in through the heels, toes light, knees forward. Maybe you bring your hands in front of the heart and sink 2 inches deeper. So we sink deep into this knowledge that reflecting on our inevitable death helps us live more fully. Inhale to the sky. Root through that right foot. Catch hold of the left knee and clasp hands if you like. It's a little bit of a balance posture. It's okay if it's shaky. Stay right with yourself. If you would like to draw the knee out to the side, you can. Right hand to the right hip. Maybe you gaze over the right shoulder. We return the knee to the center. Fingertips to the sky, half mountain. Replace the foot. Palms meet overhead. Trace the midline. Deep forward fold all the way to the earth. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend the knees. How slowly can you send that left leg back? Low lunge. Gaze forward. Reach your arms overhead, crescent lunge. So we draw the belly up and in, descend the tail, hug the inner thighs towards each other. Warrior two, ground through the back heel. Arms reach equally away from the center of the body. So deeply bend the right knee. Good. Gaze over that right hand, and then let's flip our palms to the sky. Soften the elbows here. Just gently holding this one precious life, right? Don't miss it. Reach forward, up and back, reverse warrior. Gaze to the top hand or the back foot. Keep reaching to the back wall, two straight legs. Reverse triangle. Maintain two straight legs. Arms come into the horizontal plane, and now we pulse. We reach long into the horizon, and then we draw back up. Continue just to engage this pulse, right? Just noticing how everything is shifting, changing, flowing. The breath, the posture, thoughts, feelings, sensations. Nothing is definitive. At the end of your next pulsation, lower all the way down into your triangle. You can plant your right hand on your shin or the earth or a block. Left arm reaches straight towards the sky. Palm shines forward. Gaze can be down towards the big toe or towards the sky, your choice. Reach your top arm overhead and then pull yourself all the way up to warrior two. Parallel the front foot, fingertips to the sky for star. Palms meet overhead, trace the midline to the heart center. Turn the legs out from the hips for horse. Draw the belly up and in, descend the tail. If you like, you can bring the hands flat across the heart. Close the eyes, draw the attention inwards. To really be fully alive, right? We make contact with this very moment. So notice this moment, what it is, and then you tell yourself right now, it's like this. Let's parallel the feet. Clasp your hands behind the back. Open your heart to the sky so the legs are lengthened here. If you like, bow forward with a flat back. The feet are parallel with the narrow edges of the mat. If you want to draw the clasped hands forward, you can, but you don't have to. So please modify as needed. Let's release our hands underneath our shoulders here. The heel of the hand aligns to the heels of the feet. We're hugging the elbows towards the midline, drawing the shin towards the chest. Shifting away towards the balls of the feet. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, turn the legs out from the hips. Skandasana, walk your hands to the right, bend to the right knee. And then walk your hands to the left, bend the left knee. So you decide how deep you want to take this, right? Surf side to side, one more time each side. And then we're going to meet in a low lunge, left leg forward at the back of our mat. So we're facing the back of the room now, left leg forward, low lunge. Left leg goes back, downward facing dog. Let your breath ground you, your breath can ground you. Curl forward, high plank. Lower to the earth in the way that you like. Point the toes, hands parallel to the chest. Inhale, we rise together in cobra. Exhale, release. You have a choice here. You can press back to child's pose. You can bend your knees, half plank, or tuck your toes, full plank. We'll need a downward facing dog. Don't just slam it back, right? Slowly press back and then feel the weight of your head as it releases. Just this inhale. Just this exhale. Gaze forward. Top of the mat, standing forward fold. Scoop and reach to the top of your mountain. Exhale, 2 straight arms down to your sides. Inhaling and reaching. Palms meet. Trace the midline. Feeling the points of contact fully in your body. Deep forward fold. Rolling up to standing 1 vertebra at a time. At the top of your mat, your mountain shrug the shoulders forward, up, around, and down. Into the sky. Exhale, sink deep into the top of them. Weighting the heels, toes light, gaze forward. Maybe bring the hands in front of the heart and sink 2 inches deeper. The Buddhist teacher Norman Fisher says if you're feeling stuck, maybe you should remind yourself, maybe you should ask yourself, is impermanence real or not? Is sickness, old age, and death real or not? And that might help you with inhale to the sky. Root through that left foot, catch hold of the right knee, clasp hands. It's not about being perfectly balanced, but fully present. So however you want to do this balance is fine. Draw the knee out to the side, left hand to the left hip. Maybe you gaze over the left shoulder. Draw the knee back to the center line. Fingertips to the sky, knee to the sky. Replace the foot. Palms meet overhead. Trace your thighs. Deep forward fold all the way to the earth. Inhale up and exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend the knees. Send that right leg back. Low lunge. Face forward. Press the lunge. Reach your arms overhead. Hit the lower ribs down. We practice showing up, not shutting down. We'll meet in warrior 2. Ground through the back heel. Arms reach equally away from the center of the body. Stack the head over the heart and the heart over the hips. Flip your palms to the sky. Soften the elbows. Just reminding yourself that this life is yours today. Reaching forward, up and back. Reverse warrior. Gaze to the top hand or the back foot. Keep reaching to the back wall. 2 straight legs. Reverse triangle. Maintain 2 straight legs. Arms come into the horizontal plane. And let's pulse. Just reaching long. And then drawing back up. Continue to move with what's here now. Not just stuck in some old habit pattern. At the end of the next pulsation, flow all the way down into your triangle. Plant that left hand on the shin, a block, or the earth. If you can, right palm shines forward. Good. Reach that top arm overhead and pull yourself all the way up to your warrior 2. Parallel the front foot, fingertips to the sky for star. Palms meet overhead. Trace the midline to the heart center. Turn the legs out from the hips for horse. Draw the belly up and in, descend the tail. Hands flat across the heart, close the eyes, draw the attention inwards. To be fully in our lives, we have to make contact with what's here. And then we ask ourselves, how can I be with this? How can I be with this? Parallel the feet. Clasp your hands behind the back. Open your heart to the sky. Feet are parallel to the narrow edge of the mat. If you like, bow forward with a flat back. Maybe you draw the clasp hands forward if that works for you. And then we release the hands underneath the shoulders, aligning the heel of the hands with the heels of the feet, hugging the elbows towards the midline, drawing the chin towards the chest. weight shifts towards the ball of the foot. Inhale up, half lift. Turn your legs out from the hips. Skandasana. Walk your hands to the left, bend the left knee. You decide how deep you want to go. Don't worry what anyone else is doing. Walk your hands through the center and then bend in the right knee. Surf side to side. We'll meet in a low lunge at the top of our mat, at the front of the room, right leg forward. Right leg goes back, downward facing dog. Let your breath soothe you. Your breath can soothe you. Curl forward, high plank. Take your connecting vinyasa. We'll meet back in down dog. And remember, you're always welcome to rest in child's pose during the connecting vinyasa or at any other time. Just this inhale, just this exhale. Gaze forward. Step to the top of your mat, standing forward fold. Scoop and reach to the top of your mountain. Exhale, two straight arms down to your sides. Inhale to the side. Palms meet. Trace the midline. Deep forward fold all the way to the earth. Rolling up to standing. Shrugging your shoulders forward, up, round and down. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, sink deep, Utkatasana. Weighted through the heels, toes light. Maybe bring the hands in front of the heart and sink 2 inches deeper. No one can live your life but you. What is your life? And how are you living it? Inhale to the sky. Root through that right foot. Catch hold of the left knee and clasp hands. If you would like to experiment with going deeper, you can hold on to the big toe and the peace fingers. If you would like to lengthen the leg forward, you can. Take whatever variation suits you. Maybe draw the leg out to the side. It's okay if it's shaky, feel it as it is. Draw the leg back to the center line. We'll meet in half mountain, knee to the sky, fingertips to the sky. Replace the foot, palms meet overhead. Trace the midline. Can you feel the points of contact? Let it ground you. Deep forward fold. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend the knees. How slowly can you send that left leg back? Let's ground through the back heel for warrior one. You might toe heel the right foot slightly to the right and then draw your hands up to the hips. Right thumb to the right hip crease. Draw back. Left hip bone forward. Recommit to the front knee. Reach your arms overhead. Right, facing your life directly. Reach your arms forward, out and around. Clasp your hands behind your back. Open the heart. Bow forward, humble warrior. You can release the torso on the thigh or tuck the right shoulder inside the right knee. Keep drawing that right hip crease to the back wall. Square the hips. Inhale up with a flat back. Reach your arms overhead. Warrior two, it's all a part of the dance. How are you making those transitions? Everything matters, fully in it. Flip your palms to the sky, soften the elbows. Let's breathe audibly together 3 times. Inhale, bridge the nose. Exhale, deep in the belly. Breathe in and out. One more. Reach forward, up and back, reverse warrior. Gaze to the top hand or the back foot. Lengthen the front leg, 2 straight legs, reverse triangle. Maintain 2 straight legs, arms come into the horizontal plane. Let's pulse, reach long, and then draw back up. Continue to pulse in this way, remembering that yoga is the attunement to the flow of life through us, right? We shouldn't expect things to remain the same. Everything flowing, changing, all the time. At the end of your next pulsation, carry it all the way down into your triangle. Planting that right hand on a block, a shin, or the earth. Left palm shines forward. Draw the right hip crease to the back wall. Reach your top arm overhead. Draw the bottom arm up to frame the face. You remind yourself that it's okay if it's hard, right? That's part of it. How do you show up for yourself in the midst of challenge? Inhale all the way up. Exhale, warrior 2. Parallel the front foot fingertips to the sky for star. Clasp your hands behind the back. Open the heart. Bow forward with a flat back. If you like, you can draw your clasped hands forward, but you don't have to. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale up, half lift. Turn your legs out from the hips. Skandasana. Walk your hands to the right, bend the right knee. Take a variation that suits you. If you'd like to add an arm variation, you can, but you don't have to. We'll meet in a low lunge at the back of our mat, left leg forward. And then we'll toe heel the left foot to the left side of the back for a modified runner's lunge. Let's drop the back knee. Now you're welcome to stay right here, or if you like, you can tuck that left shoulder underneath the left thigh. If you want even more here, you can take a half bind, left arm around the low back. If you would like to experiment with a full bind, maybe catch hold of the right wrist. Stay right with yourself wherever you are. And release. Toe heel the left foot back to the midline. Plant your hands. Right leg goes back, downward facing dog. Let your breath comfort you. Your breath can comfort you. Take your connecting vinyasa. We'll be back in down dog when you're ready. Try to stay right with yourself. Fully in each movement, each moment, each breath. Just breathing in, just breathing out. Gaze forward, top of the mat, standing forward fold. Scoop and reach to the top of your mountain. Exhale, 2 straight arms down to your sides. Inhaling and reaching. Palms meet. Trace the midline. Deep forward fold all the way to the earth. Rolling up to standing 1 vertebra at a time. At the top of your mountain, shrug your shoulders forward, up, around and down. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, sink deep, Utkatasana, weighted through the heels, toes light, gaze forward. Maybe bring the hands in front of the heart and sink 2 inches deeper. They say that the Dalai Lama, when he wakes up each day, he reminds himself, I'm fortunate to be alive. I'm not going to waste this precious human life. Inhale to the side. Root through that left foot, catch hold of the right knee, clasp hands. If you'd like to go deeper, you can hold on to the big toe with peace fingers. Maybe extend the leg. Maybe draw the leg out to the skies. Draw the leg back to the center line, just observing whatever happens without judgment. Knee to the sky, fingertips to the sky now. Replace the foot. Palms meet overhead. Trace the midline. Do you feel the points of contact? Deep forward fold. Inhale and pass it. Exhale, release. Bend the knees, send that right leg back. Round through the back heel, preparing for warrior one. You might toe heel the left, but slightly to the left. Draw your hands up to your hips. Square them up. Draw the left hip crease to the back wall. Right hip bone reaches forward. And then we reach our arms overhead. So facing what's directly in front of us. Right? No more hiding from what is. Reach your arms forward, out, and around. Clasp your hands behind the back. Open your heart to the sky. Bow forward. So just bowing to the miracle of life as it arises and vanishes in each instant. Inhale up with a flat back. Reach your arms overhead. Warrior one, warrior two. Fully in the body. Palms to the sky, soften the elbows. Let's breathe in solidarity. Inhale, bridge with the nose. Exhale, deepen the belly. Breathe in and out. One more. Reach forward, up and back. Reverse warrior gaze to the top hand or the back foot. Lengthen the front leg, two straight legs, reverse triangle. Bring your arms into the horizontal plane and let's pulse. Reaching long and then drawing back up. Not just moving on automatic pilot, right? Fully inhabiting what's here. Don't let your life settle into some form that doesn't resonate with what's actually here. At the end of your next pulsation, carry it all the way down into triangle. So you're externally rotating the front leg, internally rotating the back leg. Right palm shines forward. Good. Reach your top arm overhead. Don't decide ahead of time what you can or can't do. Draw the bottom arm up to frame the face. You can keep showing up for yourself. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, warrior two. Star, parallel the front foot, fingertips to the sky. Clasp your hands behind the back. Open the heart. Let's bow forward with a flat back. If you like, you can draw the clasping hands forward, but you don't have to. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale up, top leg. Turn the legs out from the hips. You know the drill. Siddhasana, walk your hands to the left, bend the left knee. And then we serve to the right. Serve side to side one more time. We'll meet in a low lunge at the top of our mat, and then modified runner's lunge. Toe heel the right foot to the right side of the mat. Both hands inside that right leg. Let's drop the back knee. You're welcome to stay right here, or you can tuck the shoulder underneath the thigh. If you would like more, you can take a half bind, right arm behind the low back. Full bind, you would catch hold of the opposite wrist. It's just about being present and responsive to what's here for you in this moment. That's the practice. And release. Toe heel your right foot back to the midline. Plant the hands, right leg goes back, downward facing dog. Stretching the thread of your breath even longer here. Curl forward, high plank. in vinyasa one final time. Staying with your inhale, staying with your exhale. Let's drop to our knees and find our way into our child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, sinking the hips back to the heels, forehead to the floor. If you would like a nice side stretch, reach your left arm directly out from the shoulder, off to the side, followed by the right arm. So both arms off the mat to the left. And try to keep drawing that right sits bone back towards that right heel. Just breathing into the right side body. Lock your hands back to the center of your mat. And then we bring the right arm off the mat to the right, directly out from the shoulder, followed by the left arm. So both arms reaching to the right. Try to keep drawing that left sits bone back to the left heel. Bring your hands back to your mat. When you're ready, come towards the top of your mat. Reach your legs forward. Be far enough forward on your mat that you'll still be on your mat when you lower down. We reach our arms out in front of us. If it activates the low back to lower down with lengthened legs, know that you can bend the knees or lower down in any other way that works for you. Let's try to slowly lower down, building core strength as well as this ability to stay with ourselves, right? Whether a moment is pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. And we keep breathing and softening no matter what's here. Once you're on the earth, reach your arms overhead and stretch yourself long. Deeply flex the feet, draw the toes in towards the head. Draw the knees in towards the chest, holding onto the shins. Draw the forehead up to meet the knees. Exhale, release the head and the shoulders back on the earth. Reach that left leg long. Keep hugging the right knee into the chest. And then draw the right knee across the body to the left for a final reclining spiral. Walk that left shoulder blade out and turn to look right. If you're wanting to deepen this posture, you can bend the bottom leg, catch hold of it, the foot with the right hand, and press that right shoulder back to the earth. Just feeling the movement of your breath, feeling the twist as it is, however it is. And release the foot, return to your back. Reach that right leg long. Draw the left knee up towards the chest. And then across the body to the right. If you want to go deeper, you can bend the bottom leg and catch hold of the foot with that left hand, pressing that left shoulder back to the earth. Your gaze is down the nose. Breath is steady. Return to your back. Take whatever other final postures you still need. And then once you've taken them, settle into your final relaxation pose. Maybe it's a traditional Shavasana on your back, arms, legs extended. Maybe you bring a hand to the heart, a hand to the belly. If you prefer to end in a seated meditation pose or child's pose or something else, feel free to do so. We'll be here just for a few minutes, just absorbing the effects of our practice. Remind yourself, though, that we don't just completely give up here, right? It's not about falling asleep. Now it's about staying as present as we can just by following each inhale and following each exhale. Breath by breath, moment by moment. Mary Oliver reminds us to live as fully as we can while we still can. She says, when it's over, I want to say all my life I was a bride married to amazement. I was the bridegroom taking the world into my arms. When it's over, I don't want to wonder if I have made of my life something particular and real. I don't want to find myself sighing, frightened, or full of argument. I don't want to end up simply having visited this world. And some gentle movement back into your fingers and toes. Gently rock your head from side to side. Reach your arms overhead and stretch yourself up. Roll over onto your right side and draw your knees into your chest. As you move back out into the world, keep asking yourself, how alive am I willing to be in the time I have left? When you're ready, make your way up to sitting. Bring your hands together in front of the heart, to the heart, and the mind. Thumbs come to third eye center. Joined by the breath, thumbs come to the lips. And out into the world through mindful action. Reach up, out, and down. Palms reach